All right, here you guys go.
Sanders were also among the dead. They were fired on from rooftops with automatic rifles. Now, here's President Trump with Maria Bartiromo in Davos, Switzerland. This interview aired this morning.
Well, if they keep killing people, will you go back?
Well, I don't want to talk about that because I don't want to put myself in a position. I can't say that. I don't because I think it would be stupid for me to say that.
Okay, with that, we bring in exiled Iranian Crown Prince Reza Pahlavi, who says that the regime is on the verge of collapse. Crown Prince Pahlavi, thank you very much. It's good to have you back on the program. How do you interpret that on President Trump?
Martha, in the middle of what's happening, I think I can update you with the latest news that I had from Iran itself. I just got off the phone with a political prisoner that managed to somehow connect to the internet. And here's what the situation on the ground is. It's an ongoing war between the people and this regime. The regime has massacred them, and it is in total darkness that it is carrying out even more brutality by shooting people in hospitals under the direct order of Khamenei, not to let anyone who was even wounded alive. That's the extent of their brutality, and the numbers you quoted is correct. We anticipate at least 20,000 people dead, if not more, across the land. Now, one thing that the world and this audience needs to realize is that these brave Iranians are saying, we are fighting not just for our own liberation, but to free the world from this terrorist regime. Their commitment is to fight to the very end, and this is the momentum that we have right now. And what could change the odds in their favor is the much-needed neutralization of the regime's instruments of repression, which can only occur based on what the president stated a few days ago, that it will be consequential for the regime using the brutality against the people. And you should not believe a word the regime says, because as an act of desperation, they're trying to buy time. They will make the same false promises that they've done before, and you cannot rely on their words at all.
Yeah, President Trump suggested that talks might be in the works. He talked about the devastation to Iran's nuclear program by the B-2 strikes that were carried out by the United States and ground strikes that were carried out by the Israelis. But there is a lot of discussion in the things that President Trump is saying about negotiations and talks with the Iranian leadership. What do you say to President Trump about that suggestion?
Look, President Trump is a man of his word and he's a man of peace. And he does realize that the best way to protect lives is to take away the instrument of repression that has been a reason for this number of people killed. So in the equation and in the balance is what is the most effective way to stabilize the area. And we all realize that the best way to put an end to radicalism, to terrorism, to the nuclear threat, and everything else that this regime has provided our world with can only be eliminated in one shot by this regime collapsing. What's happening now is the regime, as I said before, is on the verge of collapse. What will expedite its demise and will facilitate a transition to stability and peace is its disappearance. And the people of Iran right now are the boots on the ground fighting. They do need, however, air cover when they are totally unarmed vis-a-vis a very brutal regime. I don't think there's anything left to negotiate other than this time siding with the Iranian nation, with the Iranian people, who clearly state that they are no longer want this regime. They're rejectful of this regime. They hate this regime. And it's a people that, unlike a regime that has chanted death to America from its inception, actually love America, want to be partners with America, and want to be an element that contributes to regional peace and stability, working together with our neighbors. A completely different picture that we currently have with this regime. This is what's at stake, and I think this president understands this as well.
So the language has changed a little bit and from the president, and that could mean that he doesn't want to talk about potential options that he is still considering, and he wants to hold those cards close to the vest, which I think is very understandable from the president in terms of maintaining the options that he has. On the other hand, I'm hearing that people on the ground in Iran are despondent because they are very afraid that an Obama-like response is happening again, that there's all this momentum and that there's a feeling that it is on the verge of collapse, the regime, and that maybe this moment is about to pass the Iranians by again. Do you feel that way? Are you afraid that that is what might happen again?
Well, obviously, it's a natural anxiety that anyone that is fighting for freedom counts on a support, especially when it's announced. So now they're looking at the action part of it. But having said that, I repeat again that President Trump doesn't want to be another Obama. To the contrary. So up to that point and until now, we believe that actions will be in some form taken while the president has the prerogative to explore every option. But the best option right now that will save lives, that will provide Iran with true freedom at the hand of a nation that wants to liberate itself and be partners in a free world with the most strongest democracy on the planet is to put an end to this regime. We have time and again seen this regime reneging on its promises. It's just buying time. And I think that the time has run out on them. And I hope the president will make the ultimate decision that this is the time to support the Iranian people in freedom. That's what he has said. That's what the Iranian people expect. So we'll see what happens in the next few days.
Crown Prince Pahlavi, thank you very much. It's good to have you with us, and we are following this story very closely, and we hope that we can speak with you again soon so we can stay on top of it and keep it very much in the eyes of the American people, as we know it is in the eyes and hearts of the Iranian people. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, Martha. I appreciate it.
So still
Okay, so someone told me there's a troll in the X chat, so just give me a moment. Let me go to X, so I can find out who the troll is and ban them. Let me see. Is it in my X chat? If you're messaging me, okay, troll in the X chat. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, I got him. Thank you for letting me know. Let me just ban this Bisharaf. Okay, so ban, block, there you go, block, and then go back, and then I'm going to mute you as well to delete all your messages. Thank you for letting me know. Mute. All right, there we go. There we go. All right, thank you guys on X for letting me know. I appreciate that. I do see. Oh yeah, I ban all the Bisharafs. Yeah, the challenge with X is that like I tried to add mods, but I couldn't. So it's very, very bizarre. Like so thank you. Oh, my stream has lost connection to audio. All right, okay. I need to reshare my live stream. Yeah, thank you to everyone on X for letting me know. I actually tried to add mods on X, but I can't. So I apologize for that. X just won't let me do that. So yeah, but thank you for letting me know. So I got rid of the troll. So there you go. Okay, I also wanted to give you guys a little bit of good news. So this is actually kind of fun. So there's this, like, I guess this is like a famous channel among like anime fans or something. And apparently in episode 3, they featured King Reza Pahlavi. So oh, no Mason, you weren't the troll. The troll was on X. You're on Rumble, so you're all good. Plus, I already have mods on Rumble. Don't worry. I have mods and admin on Rumble, so you're all good. But guys, I see the chat. So okay. So this is very interesting because never in my life would I have expected to see the Shah of Iran in an anime. Do you want me to explain why Venezuela elected Iranian? I can't explain that. Ask Venezuelans. I don't know. Maybe because Venezuela, like, maybe because the current Venezuelan regime is corrupt and that's why it's trying to be changed. don't ask me about Venezuelan internal politics. I'm not Venezuelan. Like, go ask Venezuelans about that. But I know that Venezuelans are fighting for freedom just like we are. So yeah, like I don't know why you're asking me about internal I'm not Venezuelan. Don't ask me about internal Venezuelan politics. I'm geopolitical. Like, I'm on external macro level, not micro. So this is episode 3, but this is really, really interesting because in this episode they actually share they actually show the Shah of Iran. And never in my life would I've expected to see the Shah of Iran, King Reza Pahlavi, in an anime. Guys, watch this. And you know why this is important? I'll explain why this is important, because like 2 to 3 years ago, like no one would mention King Reza Pahlavi, no one would talk about him, no one would say his name, because the Islamic Republic has tried for like 47 years to erase his, identity and name, and then all the leftists and communists and woke progressives, they've tried to make it seem as if he's not the legitimate leader. But within the past 3 weeks, Iranians all around the world and in occupied Iran, we have united. And despite the horrific atrocities that we have experienced, all of us, the one thing I can say is that the reason that we are continuing to fight, and the reason that we are continuing to mobilize, and the reason that our spirit has not been broken is because we have a leader like King Reza Pahlavi. And now he's literally being featured in animes. He's literally in the anime. And like, this is fantastic because, for me, like when I see the Shah of Iran in like an anime, and I don't know anything about this anime, but a lot of Iranians told me that this is like apparently very popular, very famous, like, it's everyone watches this or something. And it is fiction, right? So not everything in there is true, but it's based off of like real life events or something. So the fact that the Shah of Iran is featured in the anime, it lets me know that people are paying attention. People are waking up and people are recognizing that, we Iranians know who they want. So to me, I see this as a huge victory. I see this as a huge, huge victory because they are recognizing that the only true voice of Iranians and the only leader that we support is King Reza Pahlavi. So here you go. Because you know what? They could have like not featured him, or kind of like what like the CBC, for example, like CBC platforms Islamic regime propagandists, and we went over that earlier today, right? So this anime could have very easily either not mentioned him, or they could have mentioned like someone from the fake controlled opposition. But the fact that instead of mentioning them, they actually show King Reza Pahlavi, to me, that's a huge, huge win, right? It just means that we are beating the Islamic regime in the propaganda war. All right, here we go. This is so cool.
我々は予備的な動員を開始した。長距離爆撃機、空中給油機、そして後方支援部隊の事前展開が進行中だ。USS エイブラハム・リンカーン空母打撃群は南シナ海から中東へ移動しており、セントゴムの抑止力を強化し、即応的な打撃能力を提供する。一方、イラン側では革命防衛隊が最高度の防衛態勢に入っている。ババアスレママスルンのような長距離防空システムを含む仮想防空網およびヒズボラ、フーシ派などのシーア派武装組織を含む地域全体の勢力により、彼らは米軍の航空作戦に対抗する構え。中国とロシアは我々の次の行動を注視している。それは何だ？それは上の判断だ。 そう。中東での長期化した紛争は中国に台湾へ動く隙を与えかねない。すべてを遅れ、一撃で終わらせる。体制を切り落とす。
アメリカは間もなく攻撃に踏み切る。狙いは体制の背骨を折ることだ。その好機は長くは続かない。
My mic was muted. Okay, so I was like, there he is. Like, that's our king. That's our king. He's in the anime. It looks so much like him. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Our Shah. Our Shah is here. Wait.
長くは続かない。
Look at him. Doesn't our Shah look badass? Can someone take a screenshot and send this to me? Oh no, I know President Trump was there. President Trump was there. Okay, wait, take a screenshot. All right, someone send that to me. But look, like, okay, I'll let it play, but just give me a moment to appreciate the fact that our leader, right? Our leader, the leader of the Iranian National Revolution, our Shah, the Shah of Iran, the father of Iran, is in an anime and he looks so badass, right? Like, if someone told me 3 weeks ago that the Shah of Iran would be featured in an anime, I would have been like, what are you talking about, right? Because like everyone's against, like people like the not everyone, but like, you know, the mainstream media, communist, leftist, globalists are against him. And now he's in an anime. Like, oh, I love this, you know? Okay, all right, okay. I'm gonna go back and we'll continue. I just, oh my gosh, this makes me want to cry. This makes me want to cry because I feel like people are like now like recognizing who we Iranians trust and support, right? Like we only trust King Reza Pahlavi to transition us from an Islamic dictatorship to a functioning, you know, secular democracy. And now all of a sudden in this anime, we see King Reza Pahlavi, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, like it's just wild. It's so wild.
アメリカは間もなく攻撃に踏み切る。狙いは体制の背骨を折ることだ。その好機は長くは続かない。
他の勢力はどうだ。あの規模の反応に我々は備えがあるのか。
モスクワは語り、北京は見守る。どちらもテヘランのために血を流すことはない。重要なのは革命防衛隊がつまずいた後、何が空白を埋めるかだ。君たちのアイアンドームが持ちこたえる限り、私は移行期を引き継ぐ準備ができている。忘れるな、プリンスレザ。無名の淵から君を引き上げたのは我々だ。アイアンドームはこれらの野蛮人に対し、イスラエルの防衛線を守り抜いてきた。そしてこれからもそうする。それは破られない。
There you go. So, oh my gosh, I love that. Oh my gosh. And then did you guys even see, like, this is insane. The anime even included the part where King Reza Pahlavi hacked the TV screen, remember? Look at this. Oh, قیافه‌شو, like it looks just like him. قربون قیافه‌ش برم من. این پادشاه ایرانه عزیزم. Okay, take one of me with him smiling now. Guys, I want one with him and me smiling. Okay, because oh my gosh. So amazing. You want a link to this? Okay, here's the link. I will put the link in both of the live chats. There you go. But literally, all you have to do is like go to YouTube and search PSYOP Anime World War III Episode 3. That's the one. So there you go. قربون قیافش برم من. Guys, این پادشاهمونه. چقدر شبیهشه. Prince Reza. Prince Reza. Literally, our Shah is in like an anime. You can send it to like if you have X, just like go under the live stream, and you can just like put the comments there. But I want to watch this again. I just want to watch this again.
踏み切る。狙いは体制の背骨を折ることだ。その好機は長くは続かない。
他の勢力はどうだ？あの規模の反応に我々は備えがあるのか？
モスクワは語り、北京は見守る。どちらもテヘランのために血を流すことはない。重要なのは革命防衛隊がつまずいた後、何が空白を埋めるかだ。
I have that moment. I'm going to share that moment, by the way.
アイアンドームが
Wait, this is what I want to share. So this here, so the part here where you see the TV being hacked, guys, that's based on real life because on Sunday, Islamic regime TV was hacked. It was hacked, and then King Reza Pahlavi showed up on the TV. So this anime, like that part, that's based on real life.
何が空白を埋めるかだ。
君たちのアイアンドームが持ちこたえる限り、私は移行期を引き継ぐ準備ができている。
忘れるな、プリンスレザ。無名の淵から君を引き上げたのは我々だ。アイアンドームはこれらの野蛮人に対し、イスラエルの防衛線を守り抜いてきた。そしてこれからもそうする。それは破られない。
I love that so much. Oh my gosh, I love that so much. So there you go. There you go. The Shah of Iran is now featured in an anime, right? There you go. So I just wanted to share that because that's, a little bit of cool, uplifting news there. So the next piece of information that I want to share with you guys, because, right now, there's not a lot of info coming out of occupied Iran. And I just wanted to share with you, I know I played this earlier, but I want to play this again because we don't get a lot of breaking news coming out of occupied Iran. And so for those of you who are wondering what the breaking news is, this message is breaking news. And the person in this video message, I know this person personally. I've known her since childhood. She is a close family friend, and in Iranian culture, similar to a lot of other cultures, when you have someone who is very close to you, you call them auntie or uncle, right? So I've called her auntie since I was a child. She's not my actual aunt, so we're not related by blood, but she's my auntie, right? She's my auntie. I've known her since I was a baby. And we've spoken a lot about how all of us have been impacted. Oh no, her face isn't in the video. Her face isn't in the video. It's literally just audio. It's just audio. All of us have spoken about how we're receiving news and messages coming from inside occupied Iran. And, we've shared a lot of videos and messages from other Iranians. And so this video message is something that I broke because this came to me on my phone, and I did the translation, and I'm sharing this. So when I tell you that things in Iran are bad, who's this person? I'm just going to ban you. So when I tell you that things in Iran are bad, I'm not exaggerating, because this woman was finally able to share her message, and it's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking. So I tried to do the message justice, but I really wanted to get it out there. So the AI captures most of it, but it misses a few critical details. So I'm going to play it for you once, and then I'm going to go back and I'm going to translate it for you guys again, okay? Because it's important to know. So for those of you who are wondering what's the latest news, this is the latest news, right? Right here. This is the latest news coming out of Iran. January 22, 2026, the latest news coming from Iran. Here we go.
سلام دوستای گلم، سلام بچه ها. خیلی دلم براتون تنگ شده بود، خیلی وقت بود نتمون قطع شده بود. الان یه دفعه ساعت 12 همینجوری زدم، از طریق آلمان فیلتر شکرم روشن شد، پیاما همتون رو دیدم. قربون تک تکتون برم که خارج از ایران انقدر پشتبانمون هستیم، مگر اینکه شما بتونین برامون کاری کنی. انقدر اینجا وضعیت خرابه، انقدر وحشتناکه، حتی میترسم که گوشیم شنود داشته باشه نتونم پیام بدم دیگه. دل زدم به دریا. بچه ها اینجا خیلی وضع خرابه، اینجا حکومت نظامیه، نمیتونیم اصلا بریم بیرون حتی شعار بدیم. از تو تراس هم که شعار میدیم بهمون تیر میزنن. بعد میخوایم بریم بیرون حتی خرید بکنیم تفتیش میکنن، همه جامونو میگردن، رخت و لباس دست میبالن، بعد کیفمونو گوشیمونو وا میکنن پیاما رو ببینن، ترسمون مجبوریم همه چی پاک کنیم. خلاصه اوضاع خیلی خرابه، مردم نمیتونن برن. یعنی وقتی اگه 2 نفر، همین نوه من ساغر که الان 19 سالشه، میره بیرون 2 دفعه تا حالا ساچمه خورده تو پاش، موهاش انقدر کندن، ساناز گرفته، انقدر جیغ و داد کرده که این کاری نمیکنه، بچه‌ست، چیزی نداره، فقط وایساده داره نگاه میکنه که شما پیش تا فرش داشتیم آوردیمش خونه، وگرنه برش می‌داشتن میبردنش. وقتی هم ببرن دیگه دستمون به هیچ جا بند نیست، همه رو دارن میکشن. یعنی ما چه گناه کردیم که داریم 2 دفعه تو این سن این دوران میگذرونیم؟ یک سری از بچگی، انقلاب و جنگ، حالا اینجوری باید بچه هامون رو ببینیم دارن میکشن. میترسم اصلا برم یه نون بخرم، انقدر که بدجور، نمیدونی چجوری لباس پوشیدن با توپ و تانک تو خیابونا، زره پوشیدن. بعد ما دست خالی، اونا هم وقت از ما میترسن، ما باید از اونا بترسیم. ولی خلاصه خدا به دادمون برسه. تو رو خدا شما هوامون از اونجا داشته باشی، شاید انشالله خدا کمکمون کنه. فقط بدونین که وضع خیلی خرابه. نمیدونم دیگه میتونم یه بار دیگه هم باهاتون حرف بزنم، اصلا عمری ازمون میمونه. خیلی وضعیت خرابه، نمیدونین گرونی داره بیداد میکنه، اذیتشون هرچی بگم کم گفتم. حتی تو خونم حمله میکنن، دنبالمون میان تو خونه رو میگردن، دوباره دارن مثل قبلا میان تو ساختمون رو، ماهواره ها رو قطع کردن، پارازیت انداختن، هیچی نداریم، از هیچ طریقی نمیتونیم خبر پیدا کنیم، فقط باید اخبار خودشون رو گوش بدیم که همش دروغ. تو رو خدا برامون دعا کنین و کمک کنین، دوستتون دارم. انشالله که بتونیم همدیگه رو ببینیم. خداگاه نگارتون، خدا نگهدارتون باشه. میبوسمتون، خداحافظ.
Guys, yeah, I mean, thank you for letting me know that 2C TV played it. Absolutely, he played it, because as soon as I uploaded guys, like, you need to understand, like, 2C and me and Armin, we're all working together behind the scenes, right? So we are literally collaborating, and 2C is amazing. 2C is amazing because as soon as I uploaded this video, I sent it to him, and he told me he's already seen it and he's downloaded it and he's adding it to his live stream. So guys, I mean, thank you for letting me know that like 2C played it. Yes, I know, because guys, just know Mahir, Tusi, myself, and Armin, we're working together as a team. So we're all united. And Tusi is amazing. Like, I have so much love and respect for Tusi. Everyone needs to go follow him. Follow his channel, right? So wait, why is someone saying I'm self-promoting? Okay, I'm just gonna ban you. Like, Todigeki Hasi Bisharaf. Like, I'm not gonna tolerate insults right now. I'm not gonna tolerate insults when literally my aunt from childhood is there. So yeah, like everyone needs to, guys, I don't even care. Like, you don't even have to give me credit, right? You don't have to give me credit, but all I'm saying is that, like, I personally vouch for this message with my reputation. Okay? Because I know this person. I know who she is. I've known her since I was a child. Okay? I've known her since I was a child. And so shame on Chunky Yogurt, shame on Tucker Carlson, shame on Candace Owens, shame on all those like lefty, communist, jihadi, shame on Mehdi Hassan, shame on like garbage, communist, Islamist, terrorist, jihadis. Shame on all of you. Shame on all of you for claiming that everything in Iran is fine. Shame on all of you for attacking me and every single other Iranian who's going out there and raising awareness. Shame on all of you. Every single person, I'm saying this right now, every single person who is denying what's happening in Iran right now has a VIP ticket to hell. First place VIP ticket to hell. And when Iran is free, we are going to come after every single one of you. We will make sure that you are prosecuted and persecuted for supporting the Islamic Republic. Why? Because you are silencing the voices of people like this woman. And I personally vouch for this woman on my reputation, on my life. I vouch for her because I know her. I know her. And so shame on every single one of you people, you disgusting, vile Muslim Nazis, you disgusting, vile jihadi terrorists, you disgusting, vile communists, woke progressives, whatever. Shame on every single one of you for denying what's happening in occupied Iran right now. We're coming after you because Iran will be free. Iran will be free. And as soon as Iran is free, and we have access to the documents in Iran, we will know exactly who the Islamic regime has been paying. And we're going to come after you. We are going to come after you. We're going to expose you. And there is nowhere in the world where you can hide, where we will not find you. If you think that Jews going after Nazis after World War II, if you think that was bad, you have no idea what's coming on. You have no idea what's coming. Because after the Holocaust, there was only 14 million, 15 million Jews, right? And that was intense. But right now, there are 90 million Iranians. And I'm telling you, as soon as Iran is free, 90 million Iranians are coming after you, no matter where you are in the world. Get ready, because we are coming after you. We will persecute you. You think the Nuremberg trials were bad? You have no idea what's coming. We're going to make the Nuremberg trials look like, look like amateur hour. And that's not an insult. I'm not insulting the Nuremberg trials, but what I'm saying is that if you think the Nuremberg trials were intense, you have no idea what's coming because there are 90 million Iranians ready and waiting to come after you Muslim Nazi jihadis. Takitun migirim. And I personally vouch for this message because I know this woman. I'm going to play this message again, and then I'm going to end the live stream because I'm getting some more messages and I need to follow up with them. But I just want to thank you all for coming. I appreciate your support. And we are going to get every single one of them. I don't care which country they escaped to. I don't care which country they're from. I don't even care if they're Iranian or not, because we have so much jihadis who support Iran, who aren't even Iranian, we're coming after you too. We're coming after all of you. If you have been supporting the Islamic regime, if you have been putting out propaganda claiming that people like my aunt are Mossad, we're coming for you. You will get your day in court because we will seek justice for the blood of every single innocent Iranian who has been murdered by the Islamic regime. This is 47 years in the making. 47 years. Even the Nazi regime did not last 47 years. The Islamic regime has lasted for 47 years. So just wait, because we're coming after you. Every single one of you, and you will get your day in court. So gather your documents, get a lawyer ready, hire your defense lawyer, because you're going to need it. You're going to need it in the Iranian national trials. And I'm going to make sure the trials are televised. We're going to televise those trials so that the entire world can see. The entire world can see what crimes you have committed. And then the world will understand why we Iranians are angry. The entire world will hear the roar of Iranians. Just saying that. And Al Jazeera, we're coming after you too. Qatar, we're coming after you too. Qatar, you're on the top of my list, by the way. Be shut off.
سلام دوستای گلم، سلام بچه ها. خیلی دلم براتون تنگ شده بود، خیلی وقت بود نتمون قطع شده بود. الان یه دفعه ساعت 12 همینجوری زدم، از طریق آلمان فیلترش کردم، روشن شد. پیاما همتون رو دیدم. قربون تک تکتون برم که خارج از ایران انقدر پشتبانمون هستیم، مگر اینکه شما بتونین برامون کاری کنی. انقدر اینجا وضعیت خرابه، انقدر وحشتناکه، حتی میترسم که گوشیم شنود داشته باشه نتونم پیام بدم دیگه. دل زدم به دریا. بچه ها اینجا خیلی وضع خرابه، اینجا حکومت نظامیه، نمیتونیم اصلا بریم بیرون حتی شعار بدیم. از تو تراس هم که شعار میدیم بهمون تیر میزنن. بعد میخوایم بریم بیرون حتی خرید بکنیم تفتیش میکنن، همه جامونو میگردن، رخت لباس دست میبالن، بعد کیفمونو گوشیمونو وا میکنن پیاما رو ببینن، ترسمون مجبوریم همه چی پاک کنیم. خلاصه اوضاع خیلی خرابه، مردم نمیتونن برن. یعنی وقتی اگه 2 نفر، همین نوه من ساغر که الان 19 سالشه میره بیرون، 2 دفعه تا حالا ساچمه خورده تو پاش، موهاش انقدر کندن، ساناز دیگه رفته، انقدر جیغ و داد کرده که این کاری نمیکنه، بچه‌ست، چیزی نداره، فقط وایساده داره نگاه میکنه که شما پیش تا فرش داشتیم آوردیمش خونه، وگرنه بعدش می‌داشتن میبردنش. وقتی هم ببرن دیگه دستمون به هیچ جا بند نیست، همه رو دارن میکشن. یعنی ما چه گناه کردیم که داریم 2 دفعه تو این سن این دوران میگذرونیم؟ یک سری از بچگی، انقلاب و جنگ، حالا اینجوری باید بچه هامون رو ببینیم دارن میکشن. میترسم اصلا برم یه نون بخرم، انقدر که بدجوره، میدونی چجوری لباس پوشیدن با توپ و تانک تو خیابونا، زره پوشیدن، بعد ما دست خالی، اونا هم وقت از ما میترسن، ما باید از اونا بترسیم. ولی خلاصه خدا به دادمون برسه. تو رو خدا شما هممون از اونجا داشته باشی، شاید انشالله خدا کمکمون کنه. فقط بدونین که وضع خیلی خرابه. نمیدونم دیگه میتونم یه بار دیگه هم باهاتون حرف بزنم، اصلا عمری ازمون میمونه. خیلی وضعیت خرابه، نمیدونین گرونی داره بیداد میکنه، اذیتشون هرچی بگم کم گفتم. حتی تو خونم حمله میکنن، دنبالمون میان تو خونه رو میگردن، دوباره دارن مثل قبلا میان تو ساختمون، ماهواره ها رو قطع کردن، پارازیت انداختن، هیچی نداریم، از هیچ طریقی نمیتونیم خبر پیدا کنیم، فقط باید اخبار خودشون رو گوش بدیم که همش دروغ. تو رو خدا برامون دعا کنین و کمک کنین. دوستتون دارم. انشالله که بتونیم همدیگه رو ببینیم. خدا نگهدارتون باشه. میبوسمتون. خداحافظ.